Well, it was a presidential election unlike any before it. With the pandemic being a primary issue on the minds of many voters, it may have also been the reason why some people chose to stay at home, especially in Cuyahoga County. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg goes in depth to show us why we fell short when it comes to hitting a record turnout.
Despite strong turnout in the suburbs, Cuyahoga County's voter turnout still fell short of 2016's levels. And if you look at the data, one of the biggest reasons for that decline is the decline in voter turnout in the city of Cleveland itself. The facts and figures will be dissected and digested. What ifs and why nots will be asked and answered for weeks and months to come. But those in the know have a theory.
Maybe one of the biggest factors would just be the pandemic. So some individuals not willing to come out, whether it's really in person or to the polls, to participate in that.
Voters came early, but not often enough on Election Day. The unofficial results put Cuyahoga County's turnout at 68.5%, nearly a full point shy of 2016's 69.24%. In the presidential race, voters were more decisive too, with a 63% drop in undervoting, or people who did not make a selection. However, turnout overall in Cleveland's east side neighborhoods was down. In Ward 1, for example, turnout in some precincts dropped by more than 20%. Buechler says the early data may not tell the whole story, though.
We can't know why turnout changed among any particular subgroup because we can't know from looking at a precinct which individuals within the precinct changed their behavior or why.
Elsewhere in Northeast Ohio, Summit County's voter turnout was largely the same as it was in 2016, just shy of 73%, despite having 18,000 more registered voters this time around. Lorain County also had a similar turnout to 2016, slightly increasing it to just under 70%. In Lake County, turnout increased by more than 2 percentage points, topping out at 78.5%. One of the biggest jumps was Medina County, as turnout increased by nearly 4 percentage points to 80.7%. The data suggests that while more people voted early, there was not a corresponding increase in voting on Election Day itself.
Rise in early voting is not at all mysterious. That's COVID. There were a lot of people who did not want to go to a polling place for the same reason that people don't want to go into dine-in restaurants and stores.
Buechler says one of the other questions that remain unanswered is how the polls got it wrong again, similar to what happened in 2016. Not only were the polls wrong about the presidential race and how tight it was going to be, but it was also wrong on several key Senate races and congressional races. Reporting in Cleveland, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.